Verifying BACB credentials. Applied behavior analysis funding entities, regulators, and employers that verify the certification status of BACB certificants are tasked with ensuring that an individual holds an active certification. While the requirements may vary across entities, we hope to provide some guidance on the most reliable way to ensure that at the BACB, certificants are in compliance with our requirements and hold active certification. To begin, BACB certificants receive forms of documentation on the date that they successfully pass the relevant certification examination. Depending on their certification level, they may have different types of verification. BCBAs and BCABAs receive a document at the testing center immediately after testing that indicates whether they have passed or failed the examination. In 24 to 48 hours, their certification will be generated in their BACB account, and they will appear on the BACB Certificant Registry. Their certification date will begin on the date that they successfully pass the examination. Within 6 weeks, the new certificant will receive a paper certificate in the mail that includes basic information about their certification. RBTs receive a document at the testing center immediately after testing that indicates whether they have passed or failed their examination. In 24 to 48 hours, their certification will be generated in their BACB account, and they will appear on the BACB Certificant Registry. Their certification date will begin on the date that they successfully pass the examination. RBTs do not receive a certificate in the mail. The BACB Certificant Registry is the most up-to-date resource for verifying a certificant's current credential status. For example, it includes information like inactive status, active status, ethics-related violations, credential level, geographic location, qualifications to supervise, and supervisor information. Any RBT or BCABA that does not have a supervisor on record with the BACB will appear on the registry with a note that indicates that they do not have a supervisor and may not practice. To access the BACB registry, go to www.bacb.com and navigate to the Find a Certificant button. How to search the registry. To add ease for funders, regulators, and employers searching the certificant registry, we have included an option to search by certification number. You may also conduct a general search that includes some required fields. The general search includes options to search by geographic location, name, and credential type, among other options. Why would someone not appear on our registry? The registry is updated every 24 hours, so it is important to wait for 24 hours after an individual makes updates or obtains certification to check the registry for their information to be updated. A certificant who has changed their name and has not reported it to the BACB will appear based on the name that they have in their BACB account. A certificant who has moved and not updated their address in the BACB registry would only appear in a state search based on their original address. The ethics-related information that will be contained in our public registry includes published sanctions as described in the Code Enforcement Procedures, the section of the applicable ethics code that the certificant violated, and the specific sanction that was issued and the duration of that sanction. There is an option to obtain a PDF letter from the BACB with the exact same information that can be obtained through our registry. This letter requires payment of a $25 fee and completion of the online form that can be found by selecting the Verify a Certificant button on the BACB homepage. Because this letter contains all of the information that is on the registry, which can be accessed free of charge, we generally encourage using the registry instead. In addition, the BACB website includes a page dedicated to sharing information for anyone who has been found to be falsifying or misrepresenting themselves as a BACB certificant, or otherwise misrepresenting BACB intellectual property, such as logos or trademarks. If you have evidence of infringement of the BACB's credentials, certificates, or other BACB intellectual property identified on our Terms of Use page, or an instance of an individual misusing a certificant's information, such as their certificate number or an altered version of their certificate, please complete the following submission form. For funders and licensing boards only, you may request modified access by contacting us through the regulatory page on our website. To summarize, the BACB registry is the most accurate and informative way to verify the current status of a BACB certificant. As a reminder, the registry is updated every 24 hours. We hope that this has been a helpful resource for informing the systems that you use to verify BACB certificants.